This chicken dish is creamy, nutty and delicious. It is better than butter chicken. Hi, I'm Sharmi and today I'm making chicken korma. Korma means to braise. This is a dish where meat is braised in a combination of ghee, yogurt, nuts and aromatic spices. A good chicken korma should also be mildly spicy and slightly tangy. So let's get started. I've taken around a kilo of chicken drumsticks. You can also use chicken thighs. Now let's talk about the spices. The richness and creaminess in the korma are coming from the nuts. I'm using around 8 to 10 almonds and 10 to 12 cashews. I have soaked the nuts and have taken out the skin from the almonds. Traditionally, chironji was used to make this dish. Chironji is a variety of wild cashews that grows in India, but this has been replaced with cashews now. I'm going to use milk instead of the water to thin the gravy because it will give more richness. I'm using 4 tablespoons of ghee, but if you don't have ghee, you can use butter or oil. For my whole spices, I'm using 1 inch of cinnamon stick, 4 small bay leaves, 4 to 5 cloves, 3 green cardamoms, and a few black peppers. I'm using 3 onions and 2 green chilies. I'm going to slightly fry the onion. I'm not going to brown them because I'm making a white korma gravy. So you can also use white onion instead. I'm not using chili powder because I don't want to change the color of the gravy. You definitely need some chilies to balance the sweetness and the creaminess of the gravy. If you can't take the heat, use milder chilies, but definitely use them. For my finishing spices, I'm going to use a blade of mace, pinch of grated nutmeg and a kevra water. Kevra water is optional. I like the floral note in the gravy, but if you don't like, you can just skip it. Now let's talk about the marinade. The tanginess in the korma comes from the yogurt. Tomatoes are never used in korma. This also gives the body to the gravy. I'm using 8 tablespoons of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1.5 teaspoon of white pepper powder and salt. Let's marinate the chicken. Mix the marinade in properly. I will leave the chicken to marinate. In the meantime, I will prepare the onions. I'm going to roughly slice the onion. You don't need to be precise because I'm going to grind them into a paste. I'm going to fry the onions before grinding them, so let's get started. Heat up the pan. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to coat the pan before adding the ghee. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of ghee to fry the onion. I will use rest of the ghee to make the gravy. Now my ghee is melted. Now I'm going to add the onion. Keep the heat low because we don't want to burn the onions. I will cook them till they are translucent. So my onions are done as nice pink and translucent. I don't want to fry more than this, otherwise it will give a brown color to the gravy. Let's take them out. I will let the onion cool down. In the meantime, I will start cooking the chicken in the same pan. I will add rest of the ghee, let it melt, and I will add the whole spices, my bay leaf, cloves, black pepper, cinnamon. I will open up the cardamom little bit before adding to the oil. Slightly roast them till you get a nice aroma and keep the heat low. Now I will add the marinated chicken and the leftover marination. I'm just mixing all the ingredients together. Like I said, korma means to braise. So I'm cooking this on low heat. I'm not going to fry it. I will cover it and let it simmer in its own juices. My chicken is braising. In the meantime, let's make the paste. I'm making the paste with fried onion, nuts and 1 green chili. I'm going to put everything in the blender and make a paste. I will tear the chilies into few pieces. Now let's grind them. Now it's quite thick. I will add a little bit of milk. I will cook the chicken till it's halfway done, then I will add the paste. It will take approximately 20 to 25 minutes because I'm braising it at very low heat. Stir them once in a while. It's been 20 minutes and my chicken is halfway through. Now is the time to add the paste. I will add little bit of water to take the rest of the paste out. Look at the gravy. It's beautiful. I will cover and let it braise for another 10 minutes. Stir frequently because we have this cashew paste and it can stick to the bottom. Take out the whole spices if you can. Now it's time to add the finishing spices. I will grind the maize with a pinch of salt. Without the salt, it's very difficult to grind. Add the maize. Grate some nutmeg. Optionally, add the 1 teaspoon of kevra water, or if you have a rose water, you can add the rose water too. And mix them well. Be slow and gentle, don't break the chicken, they are cooked fully. Garnish with some coriander and our chicken korma is ready. I'm adding 1 more chili for the garnish because I love chilies. You can add some rogan for contrast and flavor. Heat up some ghee, add some chili powder and drizzle. My chicken korma is ready. It's looking delicious. Can't wait to try it. Let me first try the gravy. Wow. It's so royal, so luxurious, I can't tell you. There is a hint of spiciness from the green chili and tanginess from the yogurt, and it has a very good balance of flavors. Now let's try the chicken. See how soft and tender it is. Oh my God. The chicken is melt in your mouth. The marination has really flavored the chicken from inside and it makes it very tender. Wow. This will be really great with some naan or rice. This is definitely not like butter chicken. The gravy is coarse, but it has more luxurious flavor. There is a hint of sweetness from the caramelized onion, but it's not as sweet as butter chicken. It is also a little bit spicy. I hope you give this a try. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe and see you in the next video.